Yo, 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 yo. What's good with y'all, man? Alright, a new video. Sorry I've been gone for like the past 3 weeks or something like that. Just about almost 4 weeks now. Sorry I've been gone for like the past 4 weeks, man. I've been busy in high school right now. I'm in high school right now, man. It's hard. I'm working on like a whole essay right now, so I haven't got the time, had the time to upload, so my apologies for all that. Um, But yeah, I'm deciding to squeeze in some time to record this video. I'm gonna have some my career playing on in the background, you know. Nothing that y'all should get distracted by, just something to have in the background for y'all to watch as I talk along in this video. Alright, so anyways, as y'all can tell by the title, yes, this is my very first wish list video. I'm gonna have like a couple of these like every year before each 2K game is finna be released. This is my first year because right now we are, the 2K franchise is in a crisis. It is in its so-called downfall, according to all these other people. Um, Me personally, I care about the 2K franchise, and if 2K, if any of the developers is watching this video, please do not, you know, get off the video or stop watching. Trust me, it's not. This video is not like these other French wish lists, videos where everyone is just asking you guys for too much. I'm not asking for too much. I'm asking for some of the most logically things that I could think of that could be added to 2K19 that would actually work, that would bring back your guys, because I'm one of the biggest tryhards at this game, one of the biggest players at this game, so I would know what would be best for the game, and that would also not bring the game into a very fake like a very fake type of game, because a lot of people complain about that type of stuff, and I don't agree with it. I don't like the past 2Ks, well, certain features of the past 2Ks for just the fakeness. Like a lot of people say, "Oh, it's just a game. Why can't we have that?" No, man. Like this is maybe a game, but this is a game based off real life stuff. And if it's based off the NBA that's in real life, then it needs to have real life stuff in the game and be realistic as it would be in real life. Nothing fake. So yeah, I have 25 I have 25 wishes that I've wrote down on a piece of paper. Been taking notes since like 1 to 2 days ago for this vid. So yeah, this is gonna be a pretty long video. One of my longest videos I've probably recorded in my life. Uh, 25 wishes. So the first one I'm gonna start off with is no mascots. A lot of people, oh my god, I've came across so many videos or comments where people's like, bring back mascots. Even people in the parties I'll be talking to, bring back mascots this, bring back mascots that. Like, I have a huge problem with this, man. Like in 2K19, don't even get the idea to bring back mascots, alright? Now I know a lot, like probably 95.5, no, 99.9% of the 2K community wants mascots back, just for the simple reason that it was fun. Like, yeah, I agree. From 2K16 to 2K17, it was fun just to play against mascots, see mascots playing in the game. It was fun, right? But we gotta think logically now. Like, we gotta get realistic on the game, man. Who y'all go ahead, y'all go ahead and like the video if y'all ever went to the park in real life and saw someone just playing on the court in a whole mascot suit. Click like right now if you never saw anything like that, because I'm pretty sure 9 times out of 10 you guys have never saw anything like that in your life. That's the no who would do that. So why would that be? Who would see, like, for example, who would see people at your local park at the basketball courts in the sky with a jetpack? How does that make sense? Like, come on now, bro. Like, come on now. No. We need to take mascots out, not just for the simple reason that it's completely fake. It I think it's like one of the biggest reasons why I want mascots out is because it was like, the 2K developers know for themselves, like, one of the biggest problems that they try to keep out of the game every time they make a new 2K each year is it like a demigod glitch where everyone tries to get all these Hall of Fame badges, but at the same time, it's almost the same thing when you have a mascot on. Trust me, I've played against mascots. You could have a mascot stretch, right? 7'3", going up against a 7'3" pure glass cleaner in the paint, and you would snag over this man every time because you're literally 8 inches tall, which is not even, you can't even reach that height normally in the game, anyways. Like while creating your build, so it's like you get an advantage in that you're OP as hell. You're taller than most people that would play your position, and your weight, your height, how big you are. It's not fair. So yeah, due to that, no mascots, man. Number 2, better prizes. Yeah, man, better prizes for each rep you reach. The rep system is different now. It's overalls, which is, I like the new rep system. It's something new. Um, yeah, I agree. Everyone been complaining about the prizes, and that's one of the reasons why they think the game is boring and everyone's Fortnite players now. The prizes are garbage, 2K. Listen to me closely. Take my advice for it. If you want the whole community to come back and play your game, you must put better prizes back in. Not the jetpacks, not all that fake shit. Like shit that's realistic, but that's fun at the same time. Like the skateboard is realistic. Keep the skateboard. That was extremely fun. Of course, keep the all famous take the shirt off. Yeah, take that too. You know, keep all that stuff in the game, but the mascots and the jetpacks and whatever that other shit is, just keep that out. But put better prizes. Think hard of prizes you can put in the game for each rep you reach, because people love that stuff, and I do too, because it gives you it motivates you to keep playing the game and reach those heights. Number 3, keep rep system. Like I just said, I like the overall reps. A lot of people want the legend, all star, rookie, and all that stuff to come back. But to be honest, I like this new rep system because you get to see their overall, man. Like I like the old rep system. I'm fine with it. I just think that keeping this new overall rep system is like, it's new, and it works. It works, in my opinion. It works. But I think it's new, new to the game, new to the franchise. It's just something different for once, and it makes the whole game more interesting. Number 4, I'm gonna scratch out every rule as I go. Man, this is gonna be a long video. Stay, stick with me though. Stick with me though, because I promise you, I have one. This is probably one of the best wish lists I've watched and done my research. Number 4, lower VC prices, virtual currency. Let's go, bruh. All that gone. I mean, yeah, 2K obviously will never do that in their life. They're probably gonna want to keep virtual currency in the game. They want to make their dough at the end of the day, but like lower it down a little, chill a little bit on it. Cause little do you know, you want to make your money on the game. You want to make money on the game with the virtual currency and all that. But if you're gonna do that, be smart with it, and don't play yourself, man. Cause at the end of the day, all you guys that work for 2K, you're gonna wanna have virtual currency. Yeah, let's make them pay for this, let's make them pay for that. We're gonna get our money at the end of the day. But what's the point if you're just gonna keep losing everyone, like your fan base? You're just gonna keep losing all these people that play your game. You're gonna keep losing all of them. So what's the point? You like at the end of the day, yeah, you're gonna make your money, but to be honest, if you think about it, I haven't even started my game yet. If you think about it, it's not worth it, man, because you're just gonna lose half the people, half the 2K community that even plays your game and promotes your game. So it's not worth it at the end of the day. All right. Custom signature styles. Now look, this is one of my own personal ideas. I don't think no one came up with this idea yet except for me. I feel like I'm like the first one in 2K history of wish lists to think of this idea. This might be a little bit too much for you guys, but I don't know. I don't think it should be. So everyone knows, of course, what they did with custom jumpers. Uh, starting with 2K17, how you were able to customize your own jumper and blend different NBA jumpers together, and edit the speed and all that stuff to make your own personal unique jumper in the park. Now, in my opinion, if they could do that for jump shots, because jump shots will get boring after a while. I'm not gonna lie. At the end of 2K16, it was boring picking NBA jumpers. I just was, I want to make my own jumper. Yeah, man. If you could do that with jump shots on the game, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be hard to do that with signature styles. Just imagine you being able to pick all these NBA signature styles, NBA player signatures, and being able to blend them together to make your own personal crossover, your own personal behind the back, your own personal um um spin, your own personal between the all that, man. It would be so awesome, man. You should add that to the game. It would make the game more fun and more interesting, and people would definitely like that feature. I could tell. Number 6, image archetype. This is one of my other big ideas. I didn't come up with this on my own though. I've got this idea from a few people, from Prince Prodigy, that's his name, some YouTuber. Shout out to him. Um, yeah, he came up with this, and I love his idea. So I decided to add this as number 6, percentage archetype. This is one of my biggest ideas for 2K19. Like, a lot of people say, "Oh man, go back to the 2K16 days of archetypes and stuff like that." Blah 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 blah. Go back to these days. Go back to these days. If you really think about it, all those days were cool at the time, but you wouldn't want to go back to those days because it still had its flaws. If you want to really expand your game's audience and everything, you would want to do something different and do something that would draw more attention to the game. Because if you do that, and if it's actually your people are gonna stick all 12 months of playing the game, they're not gonna over. So imagine this. Let me break this down for you guys. Imagine a system on 2K where you were literally able to create your build, but not with just like one or two builds, right? And blend them together. But imagine on 2K you're able to create your build, but blend 5 different builds together. Each build you put into, each archetype that you put into your build has a certain percentage, and all the percentages of each archetype that you all the percentages of all 5 archetypes that you have in your whole build total will have to equal total 100%, right? So let's say you have like lockdown, slasher, playmaking, and shot creating and sharpshooting in your build and all that. But each one of them has to have a certain percentage to altogether total 100%. Imagine that, right? And then the badges will come along with it. You would only get the badges required for that you get for that build, and of course the results of what percentage that you have on each archetype that you have in the build will result in the level of badge that you have, either whether it's bronze, silver, or gold, or anything like that. I think just having that type of archetype system would be nice because a lot of people want to make their builds as close as to one of the like most favorite NBA players that's playing today, and you can't really do that. Not even now. People thought you would be able to do that right now because of the new archetype system with blending 2 together, but that still doesn't even work. Not even if you do, like, it still doesn't even work. So with this new archetype system, you'll be able to make your most closest build compared to KD and all that. You would be able to do that, but it wouldn't be exactly like KD, obviously. But I think they should do the archetype system like that. I'll get to explaining this a lot, like in like a different video. Probably gonna have like another wish list, but that's not gonna be for a while. But yeah, I think that would be cool to add to the game. All right, next up is number 7, different parks. So yeah, I heard a lot of people in all these other comment sections talking about different parks, different bring affiliations of 2K17. I think that is a great idea because I agree. This year is really boring when it comes to park. Like the playgrounds idea is nice to me, but check me out here. It would be even better if you switch it up because going to the same exact park and not to mention everything in the park right now looks so bland, no color. It has a very grayish kind of coloring to the environment. It's not fun at all. It's just boring. And after playing it for 3 months, 4 months, it's tiring to just play in the same park. So I in my opinion, I think bring back affiliations, but if you do bring up back affiliations, which means you would bring back the park wars and all that. If you do bring back affiliations, let's leave Sunset Rivet and like Old Town in the past and bring back, and if you do bring back affiliations, bring back 3 whole new parks. And if you don't want to take the time in doing that, still bring back affiliations, but just bring back 3 like whole different playgrounds. Kind of like the playground we have right now, but like let's say one of the playgrounds is at night and it looks like it's in like an environment in Oakland or something like that, and another one looks like it's in Philadelphia and it's sunny and everything. You can see the highway on the side and stuff like stuff like that. Make the 3 different playgrounds instead of like exactly different parks. That would be cool as well. You don't have to put too much time, but I think it would just be cool to bring back all of that because that's what a lot of people liked in the game. That's what like half the 2K community was always like on and about. On 2K17 from 2K16, all that 2K like the Sunset Rivet, dude. It was nice. Those were the days. So yeah, bring back affiliations, man. That will definitely save the franchise, in my opinion. 2K17 My Player features. Now, this is what I came up with on my own because this has been one of my biggest complaints about the game so far on 2K18 is just the features, the limited features that you have while creating your My Player and how he looks. 2K17, 2K16, you were able to do all those different types of the sculpting and all that different, all those different little tiny features that you could just do if you're My Player to make your guy look ugly as hell like a troll, or just make him look like probably exactly like an NBA player in real life because it's fun to do that and all that type of stuff. Now on 2K18, what's really annoying is that I can't do that anymore. I literally have to pick one of the head presets or the little start from scratch option, which is not really start from scratch because you don't even get the option to like change your skin color maybe, or like your eye color or anything like that. It's so retarded. Everyone looks the same like this year, bro. People thought it was gonna look, everyone's gonna have their own unique look to the My Players finally this year than on 2K17 because of the fact that, let's see, they added the feature where however you put your weight is how big your guys your My Player would be. However your weight would be, if you're 300 pounds, your guy would be obviously big. He wouldn't be so twiggy looking. And if you're like 125 pounds, you guys are gonna look twiggy. Like they thought because if they put that feature in the game this year, that everyone's gonna have their own unique look. Yeah, when it comes to that, but when it comes to the littlest features that everyone would probably notice, especially in introductions, everyone almost looks the same this year. So nothing really has changed. So yeah, bring back the 2K17 features to when you're creating your My Player and how he looks and all that. I would really love to have that back. That really made the game 10 times better, in my opinion, because I was able to do a lot of cool stuff with that. Number 9, skip cutscenes, man. I don't really have to explain anything about this. Everyone knows this is one of the biggest problems that 2K has right now is the unskippable cutscenes and the over obsessive cutscenes every time I go to the barbershop or anywhere else. It's really annoying. Like if you're gonna have a lot of cutscenes every time you go to somewhere in a place or whatever, your barbershop or whatever you go to, at least make it to where there's like a skippable option or something like that. Like there's a skip button or something like that, because people who really care about the my career will sit there and go through the cutscene. People who don't care about the my career will just go past it. But that just makes the game a lot of like, oh, so much like it, the game is so annoying, man, for those people who don't really care about the my career, because people just want to skip that crap and just get to what they're trying to do. Number 10. We're halfway done with this, man. We're halfway done with this. I'd say we're already at 20-minute video. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a while. Just stick with me. Number 10. Now this is gonna be very controversial. A lot of people might argue with me in this, and feel free to. Anyone who's watching this video right now, please feel free to put anything down, any thoughts you have about this video, any disagreements or whatever, down in the comment section below. I'll be more than happy to see what you guys have to say about this. Number 10, 100 overall. And most of you guys are like, what? I know. I came up with this completely myself. I haven't heard anyone yet that had this idea for 2K19 except for me. I came up with this completely by myself. And people are like, what? What do you, people, those of you who's watching right now, probably like, what are you talking about? What 100 overall? I was up high. I know. But if you really think about it, it's annoying. 99 overall? I mean, come on now, man. Why stop at 99 when the 100 is right next? People look at 99 overalls as gods in here. Why not? Why not, instead of 99 overall, be at like 100 overall? I mean, that would make most of these dudes that look like gods right now more like they're actual gods. Like, bro, like they're just really just rolling the park when they come into the park. Oh my God, there's 100 overall. Like, come on, man. They should do something like that. Add 100 overall, and maybe start instead of like starting at like 60 overall, start at like 55 overall again. Or if you, matter of fact, let me think out of the box. Make it to where you start at 1 overall. I might be, all right. Now I might be tripping, but if you really think about it, that would make the game so much more interesting. Starting at 1 overall, road to 100. I mean, that's nice in my opinion. But for that, you would definitely need virtual currency. But yeah, just take my advice for it. Add 100 overall, man. I'm telling you, that would be so good for the game, and it would make way more sense as well. All right, number 12. I mean 11. Rec Center. I'm not gonna explain much about this because I never really got to play the Rec Center in the past. I just heard that it was a really cool feature, and I saw gameplay in the Rec Center, by different YouTubers back then. And I was like, oh yeah, that looks like a cool event, a permanent event. Um, I think they should add the Rec Center back. I think they should bring the Rec Center back in 2K19. A lot, 99.5 or no, 99 point. Basically, all the 2K community wants to see the Rec Center be brung back in 2K. Literally, cause that's what everyone loved about 2K. And if you do that, if you do what they want, people will be on 2K 24/7 in the Rec Center. Trust me. It might take a lot of work or whatever to add the Rec Center, but it's all worth it. Number 12. No boosts. I enjoy boosts. I've used boosts. I've had my times of using boosts on 2K. I first started really like abusing boosts back in like 2K17. Um, the thing with boosts is, like I said in the beginning of the video, I want 2K to go more the realistic way. You can't just slap on boosts in real life and expect to play better. That doesn't work like that. That's like, just take off boosts, and it's really cheesy for most of these people that could already like, they'll slap boosts on one of their tributes that's already required for your main archetype that they're already beast at, and it's kind of cheesy, man. It's kind of game breaking as well if you really think about it, because these people out with boosts nowadays be destroying the park, and it's not fair. So Yeah, to take off boost, man. I don't think it would be that fair to have boost on a game that's supposed to be realistic. Number 13, Blacktop Online. Now, I've always wanted Blacktop Online to come back. I played 2K15. I remember playing Blacktop Online. Bro, it was so enjoyable. I loved it. Play now online. I play that every once in a while. You know, when I get bored and all that, because I'm mainly a 2K My Park player. I don't really go hop on play now online like that. I usually just do it when I'm bored, every once in a blue moon. But if they added Blacktop online, that would make everything more fun. Now I know they got the little 2K zone where you could go in there and you could play kind of like Blacktop online, but you could only do like a 3v3. I think they need to add it to the actual play now game mode so we can do Blacktop online, because 2K really it's not really the same where you just go into 2K zone, because you still wait there for someone to actually come in that same 2K zone and step on the spot with you to go against you on Blacktop online. So it's like no point. Should just add it to the play now game mode if you're gonna do that. I mean, come on now, Blacktop online it's like lit. I've always wanted to do that. Number 14. I'm gonna try to speed this up a little more. 2K16 shot meter back on back. Everyone loved the 2K16 shot meter. A lot of people loved the 2K7 and hated it at the same time. Uh, a lot of people actually in the beginning of the year stopped playing 2K18 because of the new shot meter that we got right now. Me personally, I don't have any problems with the shot meter right now. Like if they don't bring back the 2K16 shot meter on 2K19, then just keep the one that we have already right now on 2K18, because that's good as well. Um, that's about it though. I mean, this shot meter, I don't even know why that there's still arguments or complaints about the shot meter still. I mean, most of the people that said it was trash in beginning of the year as well, by now already are used to the shot meter and is pretty much cool with it. So yeah. Number 15, increase wingspan limit. I think they should do this because for the simple fact that the limit for wingspan right now when you're creating a build, it's I mean, yeah, I think there should be a limit, but the limit that they got right now is unrealistic. I mean, it's not long enough. It doesn't make your arms long enough. Like we got people, NBA players in real life, like Giannis Antetokounmpo, who has like a 7.7.0, 7.1, whatever wingspan, something like that, and a 7 point whatever, which is his arms are long as hell. 7 foot wingspan. I mean, come on now, man. You could the highest on here is like 8 point something, and it's not fair. I think you should be able to be a split when you come to park if you wanted to. So I think they should add that in the game. Is a higher wingspan going up to at least 7.0. They should do that. Number 16, being able to check your record in people's 2K card. Man, they need to bring this back. This is why I missed some of the 2K17 features. I'm not gonna lie. Being able to check someone's record, bro, while they're in park, just like standing next to you or whatever, that was so useful back then because you would know whether you're gonna run with a bum or not. Now you can't do that. Yeah, yeah, they got the little win percentage and all that, but no one really wants to try to calculate that all the time. People don't really care about the win percentage no more. People want the actual record to be able to be seen in someone's 2K card, because I can't even explain to you the matter of times that I was in park. I chose one of randoms because none of my friends were online. Picked up some people that I thought was gonna be a really good team for me. You know, picked up some 92 overalls, 93 overalls. Sadly, and they ended up to be trash, but I didn't know that because I'm thinking, oh man, they're 92, 93 overalls. That should be good. They have experience in the game, everything. Too bad I thought wrong. Most of the time, those 92, 93 overalls that's supposed to be godlike and supposed to be good at the park are most likely not, because once you start playing with them, you're already in the game and you have no choice but to play with them because you're in the introductions already. And then, you know, when you're in the introductions, that's when they finally show you their record. Ends up, oh, this 92, 93 overall is negative by like 500 or by like 1,000 or 2,000, and it's like, bruh, oh my god, this 93 overall is actually trash, and you have to play with them throughout the whole game and take that L. They really need to add this feature back to where you can see their records in their 2K card, please, because that would save me a lot of these L's that I have right now on my record. So yeah, please add that feature back. We need that back. Well, I do at least. Number 17, bring back leaderboards. Oh man, the good old days. I took this idea from Agent 00. I mean, he said it himself. The leaderboards takes a big part in motivating you to be able to make it to the leaderboards. I remember back in the 2K16 days where I was like, man, I was looking up at the top 3 leaderboards, and the people that was in like the top 3 of each park, it was so nice, because I was like, man, I wish I was up there, and it motivates you to do way better. Because, you know, the clout that you would get when you're in the leaderboards, on the leaderboards, and all that, you just get all the fame. You just feel good about it, like you accomplished something. So, you know, it motivates people to keep playing the game. And we need that. We need a lot more motivation back into this game for people to keep playing all 12 months. Number 18. No more My Player Lab. In the beginning of the year, I didn't have a problem with my player lab. Now we're like 4, 5, 6 months into 2K18, and now I'm starting to experience a lot of issues with my player lab that I'm just to the point where take it off. The My Player Lab is really annoying, man. When you can be on a winning streak, right? And you just want to like change your jumper real quick or whatever, but you can't do that without hopping off and going to your My Player Lab at all. And it's very irritating, man. They need to just take the whole My Player Lab thing off and just make it to where you could just press the start button, go straight to your menu. The little menu that you have, you know, remember when you be in park and the little menu shits you have, that when you press the start button, you have the little menu shit right there. You know, just lay it out right there. You can just scroll down, either go to your signature styles, or to go upgrade your guy, go to the store, all that. They need to bring that whole thing back, because it'll make the game a lot more easier and less annoying. Number 19, add more events. We need more park events. It seems to me, other than Mountain Dew and all that, in the trash ruffles, no one likes ruffles. At least I don't. It's a waste of time, in my opinion. They need to add more park events. Definitely, most definitely. That would make the game so much more funner. Park events makes the game a lot funner, because it's like it gives people a reason to keep playing the game. When people see, oh, they look at the calendar, they see on Sunday, starting at 8 o'clock a.m., a park event is coming on. For example, Mountain Dew. Let's use Mountain Dew for example. People all around the world that play 2K, there's those tryhards that take Mountain Dew so serious, and they want to get that limited boost. So it's like, whenever Mountain Dew's about to come on, they literally plan a day, and they schedule a day for them to go and hop and go pull up a Mountain Dew as soon as it starts with their whole squad, and it just makes the game funner, man. It gives you something to work towards, and it gives you something to just keep playing the game for. They need to add more different park events. Like last year, the Park After Dark was a fail. I'm sorry. Just don't do anything like Park After Dark again, because that was a complete bust. But yeah, anyways, we're just about done. We got 5 more wishes, man. We're just about at 35 minutes in. It's half an hour and 5 minutes into the video, man. Long video. Those of you guys who are still here, I appreciate you guys for still watching this video. Make sure to drop a like down below, and like and subscribe if you made it this far. I mean, if you made it this far, you have no reason to not subscribe. Come on now. Number 20, reduce latency. I know for years of just years of 2K, the devs been working on the latency for years. They've been trying to enhance the latency. They've been trying to fix the latency. They just been trying to just reduce the latency as much as possible. But from the looks of it, they're not doing as good as a job as they should be. I be playing Park. If I play a few seconds of a video off YouTube and then just turn YouTube off completely right after that, just because of those few seconds that I played that video for on off YouTube, that just makes my game automatically lag and give me waiting for an opponent every 5 seconds and then end up getting lagged out of the game. And if not that, then just really delayed to the point where I can't even play. And still getting lagged out of the game randomly out of nowhere in like the next 20 minutes. Like, there's no point. They just need to work on the latency a lot, and they need to reduce it. Number 21, bringing roleplay to my mic career. Now, if you guys haven't noticed, in the beginning of your my career storyline, in the beginning, like when you have just got done making your build, when you're at that counter with that lady in 2K18, when you're signing up to participate in that little tournament thing that's in the beginning, yeah. If you haven't noticed, they'll give you the option to pick and choose what action you wanted to do when you're in that conversation with ATM. It's either push back or be friendly, whatever it said, something like that. And I think they should add a lot more of that, because there's role playing games in the world like Diablo and all these other games, and I always been a big fan of those type of games because it makes the storyline way more fun to play with, and it just makes you feel like you're way more a part of the storyline just by being able to make your own decisions and say what you want to say. So I think they should add that role playing feature to the game in the storyline a lot more, being able to choose what you want to say. Number 22, better storyline. Overall, they just do need a better storyline. Like the storyline that I liked, like I was a big fan of. I mean, you see, that's hard. I like both 2K17 and 2K16. I love 2K16 storyline because it really gave you a connection. Like it really gave you a connection to the character Vic. And at the end, when he died, I ain't gonna lie, that was very emotional for me. I don't know about you guys, but I was so into my career that when Vic died, I was like, wow. And then after that, when you make it to the NBA, that's pretty much when the storyline just ends right there. And it's kind of annoying because it's like, dang, I want to see more. I want to see the aftermath. Like they don't have any scenes where there's like the funeral you go to, and they need to make the storyline a lot longer and a lot more juicier. I'm telling you. Oh my gosh, I would love that, because that would instantly turn me into a my career grinder for sure. Number 23, more chances to pick shoe deals. This year, the shoe deal thing in the beginning of the year was one of my biggest complaints. Not anymore, because I'm not, still to this day, I have my 93 overall, and I'm still not signed to anyone for a shoe deal. I'm not signed to any brand at all. I'll tell you myself, I'm not, because I signed with Nike with this 93 overall in the beginning of the year, right? When I first made the build in the beginning of the year, early access and everything, I pre-ordered it. Got my shoe deal on the storyline. Picked Nike. Got my shoe deal. I went to Park wearing Timberlands. There's not even Timberlands is just you could just wear. It's not even a part of any shoe brand or that like it's not even part of any NBA shoe brand that you could pick or choose from in the storyline. Anyways, it's just Timberlands. I chose the word Timberlands the part, right? They say your Nike shoe deal will be gone if you continue to wear Timberlands. You need to wear Nikes every time you play in park, basically. When I heard that, I was like, you know what? I'm just not gonna pick no shoe deal. Then I declined the shoe deal. I stopped the endorsement, so I don't have the endorsement no more. Still don't. And I did that so I could be able to wear whatever I want. Um, if they're gonna do that in the future, at least give us chances to choose the shoe deal way more. Like, give us more chances to choose the shoe deal. Do this. If you do add shoe deals in the future 2Ks, especially 2K19, since this video is basically based on 2K19, go ahead because I know like picking your own shoe brand part of the game and everything. But if you do that, just make sure to to at least give the people the option to wear whatever they want. Because just because signed with a shoe deal doesn't mean I have to wear their shoes everywhere I go in the game, the park, in the event. Like it's so annoying. Like let's say I wanted to sign with like the Jordan shoe brand, right? In 2K19. At least give me the option to still wear whatever I want to wear when I go to park. Come on now. Come on now. Like if I sign with Jordan in 2K19, I have all the right to be able to still be able to wear whatever shoes I want to the park. I shouldn't not have the right to do that. So yeah, I highly suggest adding that feature, man, because that really ruined the game for me in the beginning of the year, especially after I figured out that you could literally create all these free shoes. Like you can make all these custom shoes and try them on and buy them for free, just only if you have that shoe deal with them. And when I found out, I was like, man, I should have just stayed with a shoe deal anyways. But I had no choice to because I already declined it, and it was like, man, that sucks. All right, number 24, two more. See stats while building the build creation. Let's see, 2K17 while you're creating your build, it showed your stats lowering and increasing while making your build and everything. You know, editing the height, putting in what weight you wanted. It showed your stats going up and down depending on how you built your build. And they need to add that back because 2K18 that was one of the like my build ended up to come out just right. I wanted all around. I have an all around right now, closest to KD as possible. But the fact that in the beginning of the year, there's just the fact that I wasn't able to see what my stats was while building my build was so irritating, man. They need to add that back, especially like they just need to add that back so you know what you're about to be working with. Like, yeah, you know your archetype is this, you know your weight's this, but what is your stats and your attributes exactly gonna be though once you're done building everything? You would want to know before you actually make the character and spend your money on it. So I would want to know that, be able to see your stats. Last but not least, we're at 44 minutes into this video. That's crazy. But we finally made it to the end, guys. Last but not least, number 25. No weight or height limit. Man, oh man, I came up with this by myself as well. When it comes to this, I'm thinking like in real life, you should there's people in the NBA. There's players in the NBA could be like point guard, but have a weight on like they weigh a certain amount of what you think. Like I don't know how to explain this. What I'm trying to say is, no matter what position you play at all, you should have the option to put your my player whatever weight and whatever height you want him to be. Like Magic Johnson was really tall for the position he played. He played point guard. He was like 6'8". And shoot, I found out I think the cap on here of a point guard is like 6'6", no 6'7" or 6'5", and that's short. Like you should be able to break that cap. You should be able to go as high as possible. You would want to go. I mean, yeah. There's demigods and all that. Of course, you wouldn't be able to go anywhere past like 6'10" or anything like that. But for a point guard, you should be able to at least be more higher into like the heights and everything, and weigh as much as you want to weigh. I mean, come on now. People like to experiment with their build, so if you add that, it would make the game it would just it would make way more sense for the game, you know. So I think they should just take off like when you're creating a build. I know whether you're a point guard, small forward, or whatever. Yeah, there's a certain limit to how how much you want your guy to weigh. And I know there's a certain limit to how tall you want your guy to be, but I just don't think there should be. I think you should be able to have your guy weigh however you want, and for him to be as tall as you want him to be. I just think it should be like that. I mean, it just adds more freedom to the game, and people will love it. Other than that, man, that's my last wish. We're gonna bring an end to this video. This video was this is my very first time doing a video like this. This is all just off the dome, me just talking straight off just straight off the dome. None of this is scripted. I'm reading right off my paper of all these wishes. This is all done by scratch, and we're about to be at 50 minutes in a couple minutes right now. So this video is almost an hour long. I know this is the longest wish list on YouTube for 2K19, but that's because I'm taking this very serious, man. Other than that, yeah, man, this would be a whole different video that I have a whole bunch of videos I had promised you guys that I have planned on uploading, but for this certain video, I put all my time aside to just squeeze in this video tonight, and that's exactly what I did. So please make sure to like and subscribe. I got content coming up on the way still. I still have that one last PUBG video I wanted to do. It's a top 3 PUBG fails video. I'm gonna upload that. Tomorrow's gonna be Wednesday, so I'm gonna be getting out of school early, so I'll have time to upload probably that video tomorrow. So stay tuned. I also got some more custom jump shot videos for you guys, because as you guys know, I am now the jump shot god, the custom jump shot god on 2K. It's official. I mean, you know, I'm the second god at least when it comes to that, because you know AJ, he's a god himself at that type shit. But yeah, stay tuned, man. Stay tuned for this, because I'm ready. I'm ready to start uploading, man. Stay tuned for all these videos I have planned. Hope you guys like this video. Once again, leave down in the comment section below any disagreements or whatever you want to argue with me about whatever I just stated in the video. You know, be free to argue about it. Make sure to like and subscribe. Yeah, man. 2018 is gonna be such a year. Make sure to also stay tuned for another one of these videos to be uploaded too sometime this year before 2K19 gets released, because I'm gonna have another video released on this. I'm gonna have like a second wish list video, and I have to, because there's more stuff that I want to be done in 2K19 to bring this franchise back together, because right now we're falling apart. We cannot go back down that Call of Duty route, and that's not happening. GTA 5 went down it. I know a whole bunch of games that went down that route, and 2K just can't go down that route, because 2K right now is at the top of is at the top of their game right now when it comes to NBA video games. So yeah, 2K, man, let's get it together, 2K. Let's get it together, because we cannot be lacking off no more. We got pretty much 90% of the 2K community switching up on us, you know. Everyone's going to Fortnite, and Fortnite's on top of their game right now. I personally don't like Fortnite. I play PUBG, but yeah, Fortnite's at the top of their game right now, you know. Fortnite right now is beating you guys, so 2K19 is your guys' chance to revive. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap this video up. Make sure to like and subscribe, man. I got more content coming very soon, and